What you gonna do? 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 Uh-oh.
Now, let me tell you how this boy is just like his mama in the fact that when they are hungry or thirsty, nothing else in the world matters until they eat. Now, we got a big week ahead of us. This is Thursday. My kids are getting ready for this thing we call Youth Takeover, where the kids take over an entire service. So rehearsals are usually strenuous. And then this is Friday. Now, my wife now leads the women's ministry at our church, and she thought it would be a great idea for it to be a MotherSon Dance. And so this happened the following day after the rehearsal. This was some of the craziest dancing. They had a dance battle. They had a photo booth. It was a lot. It was a lot of fun.
Go ahead, Kamari.
I have to say, this had to have been one of our best events of 2019. Just seeing how involved the parents and the kids were. It was something that they were really, really interested in, which that was really dope.
Yeah, what up? Mom! Mom!
And then the next day, Saturday morning, I got a chance to be a part of this television show called The Gospel, which is like it's a competition show for gospel singers.
Are you in my face?
And then Monday, I take my wife to New York for her birthday, and we spend the entire week in the Big Apple. Now, I'm a city boy, so I absolutely love being here. When we got in there, it was snowing. Like, I felt really nostalgic and I felt at home. That's how much I love the city. Now, while we were there, we visited the 9/11 Memorial, the 9/11 Museum, and we visited the Underground Railroad that ran through New York City. It was such an empowering and enriching experience that I think everyone should go through if they ever visit New York. But then we must eat. We go to this place called the Stardust. I was put onto this by a colleague of mine. It's a restaurant, of course you go there to eat, but everyone who works there, the waiters, the waitresses, the hosts, the cooks, they're all artists and singers and actresses on Broadway. And they put on a show like every 5 minutes for you while you're eating and getting your food. It's so dope. Like, I'm mad I didn't come up with this idea. never seen any city lit up. Any city. She's so embarrassing. Olive Garden? That don't like no Olive Garden to me.
To take pictures with them, even though they came up in your picture. Don't take no pictures with them.
Yeah.
If I see them come up, I'm gonna say it's out. Like, you ain't get paid.
Where they at?
They be all down here.
Now we visited Times Square, of course. You gotta visit Times Square. And I was just basking in how lit this place was. And then the street performances and the whole experience was amazing for me. It was so dope. It made me miss the city so much.
This the part of the bridge I like.
This is our last day in the city. We spent, I think, 6 days in New York City, and we decided to cross the Brooklyn Bridge and go to a nice little spot to commemorate our trip there.
I am a public figure now.
You a public figure now?
I can't do stuff like
You can't do stuff like this? I'm put this in my vlog,
I'm a public figure. No, because when you